G'day mate, and welcome back to Factorio with me, Jetty. First off, we're going to ignore the UPS in the top right hand corner. The game is running at 60. If I crank it up to game speed 2, it sits just above 60. I'm actually running a render in the background. So, yeah, the machine's struggling as hard as it can. You know, it's only a 6-hour render. It won't impact the game too much. So, what I want to do is I want to convert this monstrosity over to Beacon 6. Speed Module 6. Beacon 3, Productivity 6, Speed Module 6 builds. Yes, that's what we're doing. So, we need to work out how the hell this is going to work. And I honestly have no idea. Okay, I guess we start with green circuits. No, I guess we start with an upgrade planner. We want to clear everything in here. I want to go from Beacon 1 to Beacon 6. Prod 3, Speed 3. Yup. I want the blue ones. Yeah, I don't want the green ones. Green to blue. Try that again. Wrong one. That one. And I'm going to have to change the recipes over because there is no way we can feed this now. Absolutely no way. All the modules have arrived. This now does... Holy crap! It does a little bit of... just a tiny bit of... itty-bitty bit of green circuits per second. Just a little bit. Okay, so we're going to have to disconnect that line. Disconnect that line. Those lines are no longer running, unfortunately, because, well, technically they're still running. We want to disconnect that copper cable line. And... yup. Turn my inventory into a trash system. What's the best way to clear these out? It's gonna be put that there, turn those and run them into an active provider, with obviously green belt because we don't carry. Sure. Turn off the legs, empty this out. Yeah, all of it, please. Thanks, game. We want to change the recipe here to do stacked copper cable, which still needs 9. 9 is an awful lot, just for the record. Okay, that would help. And change that over to stacked greens. And this is only the first build we need to change over. Now, I don't want to do the smelters. I don't want to upgrade the smelters to the new beacons with the new modules because I just don't have that sort of production. If we look up module, there is 77 and 59. Considering each one of these takes 36 and 8, yeah, I can't afford it. Can we just get rid of that, please? Actually, let's just do that. Yeah, they can just go straight in my trash slots. Okay, turn the legs back on. So we're going to need potentially a lot more iron. We're going to want, from one of these builds, one of those. Which of course now needs power. So copper, exact same story. We want to drain that belt, put in power, and then I need to eat the contents of this belt. Okay. So you need 10 and 10. So now I need to find a smelter block that does 10, 9. 9 does 4. 21 does 9 point something. 23. 23 smelters. 25 smelters. No. 23 smelters. Does 10.3. How much do I need exactly? We need 9.8. So let's try 22 smelters. 22 is 9.85. I didn't look at the next decimal. Okay, so that's what I need for A iron and A copper. So all of that has to go. Yeah, we might be space constraint in this. Can I get you to move up a couple of tiles? And we'll have you go away entirely because you're a crappy roboport. Same applies to you, son. Okay. That's all in. That's played out. Okay, and that was 9.85. You want 9.88. Yeah. So I need to copy one of these and paste it on the end. Like so. Now, is there a better way of doing this so we use less undergrounds? Yes. Didn't we have a newer version that we made down here that used way less undergrounds? Yeah, we did. Okay, so we wanted 23 was the number we came up with, right? I certainly hope so. Alright, strip out the guts of this because the beacons on the outside stay the same. And paste that in there. Okay. And was it 23 or 24? 9.88 is the magic number we're trying to get to. 23 is 10.3. 9.85. Yep, so it's 23 of them, which is exactly what we've got, I hope. 23, yes. Okay. So this is going to give us another SpaceX launch. Oh, and actually there was one between the episodes. We have to thank 4over4 and Nikos kogias for both being subscribers. Thank you, both of you. Your intergalactic spaceship is definitely on its way to you. Should be there shortly. Just give it a minute. We are having some intergalactic shipping delays currently, but it's on its way. Alright, there is no way that's going to fit in that gap. Technically it would. Actually, technically it would. It's just the beacons don't line up. Doesn't matter. The next build's going to get removed as well. Okay. You go away, you go away. So then I need another smelter block right here. And this one's going to do copper. Which is going to mean that these coppers need to get swung over there eventually. Yeah, we're just going to let you go. I'm not even going to bother. Okay, I'm going to bother. Alright. Turn that off. You're far... Just turn you off as well. Alright. And this is just to do one green circuit build, which actually I want to keep running. Okay, because I want to keep it running, I really want to do this in stages so we don't cripple whole builds whilst we play around with updating things. We'll put that in there. We'll put one of those in there. We'll take compressed in, we'll pass it through and around and do the hokey pokey, and then we'll bring it back out. Power. There. And there. Okay, if you're running, I can get iron into there. I can then get copper into here. And there's already a bunch on a belt, so we're going to use what's on a belt currently and just bring it up and around and through. Okay, the bottom line is going to run a little bit slow because all the things are wrong, but that's fine. Next belt I want to disconnect is going to be this belt and this belt. Do I want to have that move sideways, or do I just literally want to move these things right now? Okay, they're a little bit wider than our green circuits, which is why we had on this particular build, we spun them sideways. We spun them sideways. Although there's no way I can spin them sideways now because our smelter blocks are already massive. What was the other one we did? I spun them sideways. Nope. Have they all been done the same? This one I had a gap between them. Okay, and I want you to output to one of those, to one of those. And sure. Because you're outputting a ridiculous amount of green circuits. Like, faster than the belt box can keep up with green circuits. Way faster. Way faster. That's 23. So it's 23.3 multiplied by stacks of 25 is 500 green circuits per second, one machine. Yep. Green circuits, doesn't it work? Do we need them? Nah. Okay. Not going to do that again. Alrighty. Yeah, that copper belt dried up. I know. So, copper... I think for the moment I'm just going to drag this belt out to the side so at least it's running. We're going to jump, hop, skip, jump over that. Run that back up here. And voila. Okay. We'll ignore the squiggle. Alright, so this is not quite drained yet. I can help that along by uncapping that. Yeah, we'll just uncap that chest to drain the whatever's left in this smelter. And then we need to repeat the process of that. It's trying its hardest. Green. Purple. Go faster. Almost out. Almost out. We actually ran out of iron. Okay. So, that all goes away. That goes away. That goes away. We copy the top smelter block. Paste over the second. Paste over the third. You're now in my way. Cut that. Cut that. I don't think I can have these hard up against one another. I think I'm going to have to separate them. I think I'm going to have less belts of green circuits. That's probably perfectly fine, to be completely honest. Actually, I think that's what we'll do. We're just going to get rid of that build. Yes, this is what trash slots are for. Okay, that'll give me room so I can move on to this build, which we're going to give the what for upgraded treatment. We're going to uncap that chest. I'm going to come to... That's already cut. That's already cut. We're already showing our weakness when it comes to speed modules. You can support that belt easily with production left over. A lot of production left over. No, the modules have shown up. So you're uncapped, just emptying at the moment. We're going to upgrade those and then upgrade those just to empty out the iron and copper faster. It's really emptying slowly. It's really barely going in. There's still leftovers. Can I fit one? No. No, I can't fit another one in. Yeah, you're not having an issue. Oh, half this is not powered. We might want to fix that. Can I get a substation U-Butte right there, please? And we'll throw down one right here. And a super substation right here. Come on. Okay, and now let's worry about these middle ones, which means substation here. So there to there. Actually, I think that's wrong. I think it goes there. Substation. Another substation. And then one would go about here. Done. Okay. Are you drained yet? Yeah, you're out of iron. Okay. So I want to change that recipe to that. I want to change that recipe to that. I want to remove that. I want to turn off the legs, and actually we'll leave the legs back on. Yeah, actually we can pull the speed modules out. It really won't hurt it. Oh, there's still ore on the belt. Ooh. Okay. Legs off. F the belt. Come on, empty faster. Okay, that looks good. We're gonna... It's just quicker to do that and then undo that. All of that mess can go away. Turn those legs back on because I feel horrible without them. Get rid of all of that. And paste down another smelter block. And there's a corner here without power. So the easiest answer for that is just power it up from the outside. Done. Okay. I need that chest to go away, actually. So you're going to run your belt in like that. I'm going to cut your output because I don't want you sending compressed belts out just yet. I need to cut the input. Alright, that's it. We just need to cut all your inputs and all your inputs, and that'll make me feel a little bit better. I'll put you back on there so at least you can drain. There's no way we're out of furnaces as well. There's no way. Okay, so then I said I didn't want to stop production. Yep, no sweat, boss. We got this, boss. We'll take care of it, boss. This could probably run half this build. As is. Alright. What we're doing now, we're pasting down another smelter block. Which will, again, not have beacons line up, but that's fine. I'm going to just get rid of that and that. I'm going to run that belt straight, so at least I get a better idea of what's happening around here. Okay. So then next thing we need to get rid of is this build, which features more funkiness. Ashes purple belt right there. We'll do that. You really don't want to work. Done. It's like a crown or something we put over the top. That one's empty. That one's empty. That's still running. Oh. There's an extra box I was meant to copy. I guess it doesn't matter for some of these. Okay. Let's move that down a few tiles. Cool. That smelter array can go. Go back to a furnace array. We want to pop that down right there. So this is the next build that's going to take over. And we want our copper to go in there. Rather than this underground business. And iron's already going in on top. Yeah, I'm changing you across as well because it just looks better. Okay, and the power in the center we'll get to. That can go away. That can go away. That can go away because you're about to have a smelter built on top of you. All of this can go away. We want one of those placed down there. I want all of the mini-me's, please. Those belts can all go away. Have some mini-me's. We're gonna want 1, 2, 3. Which are gonna run in straight lines like this, straight out the back to not through the iron belt. 3, 3, 2, 1, something like that. That one goes in there. which is going to take over from that one, which is just bleeding off the last of the copper, so I don't have to deal with it. Okay, the next one is going to go up this way and into that smelter block. So I need that to go away. We're going to copy that, paste that there, rip up this bell so it's rip up the belt so it's less confusing. Bring that over there. So you're going to be an iron, you sir are going to be a copper. All those belts can go away, all those belts can go away. Alright, so we just need this to bleed off. 600, 500, 400, yeah, okay. Which should get this one up and running. And then we're going to have you come out into a splitter, into a splitter, into a splitter, and one of these. And you're going to give me 4 belts of green circuits, which is then going to simplify my life, because one can go to there, one can go to there, one can go to there, one there. Technically I need 2 more belts worth. Technically they're still running, okay. A substation here. Get rid of that, hook that up. Get rid of that. Okay. Which means this is our missing one. So we leave a gap. Actually, undo. Let's not leave a gap. So I basically want... Yeah, I basically want that in its entirety. Which will not plug into those. Why won't you plug into those? Okay, try again. I want 2 smelter blocks. That one's got to go away. Go away. Alright, so I want a double smelter block, which we're going to lay in right here. I'm going to have to do something about this power. There. There. I think it can go here. Everything stopped flashing at me? Cool. That one? That one. That one. And then one here right at the end. Okay. You're obviously not doing anything, so you can go away as well. Oh, really? Oh, hang on. No, I just put that there. There we go, solved. Okay. So, you're going to come down, and you're going to go into there, who's going to have your recipe changed over, and this little thing go away, and that little thing plug in there. And then after we find iron and copper for these, which is as easy as, I don't know, what belt are we up to? We're up to, you guys can go, we're up to out, in, out, in, out, in. 3 of these, please. Good luck. Pull them out first, maybe. Another one of those on there. So that's an iron, and that means that's a copper. Am I really copying and pasting odd amounts of smelters? Huh? No, I boo-booed. Iron, copper. Iron? Oh, I boo-booed hard. Okay, the iron belt goes into the green circuits. The copper belt goes into the copper cable. The iron belt goes into the green circuits. That hopefully has iron on it. Nope. Does now. You're empty. All of that can go in. And that. And we'll run that belt straight through there. Get rid of that as well. Okay. So iron. And copper. Which leads to an iron. Which leads to a copper. Which means you're an iron. Which has to feed into this one. Where are you outputting to? You're not outputting to anywhere. Okay. So I have an output there I need to deal with. Which still has copper on the belt. Legs off. Hey, we're working. Okay. Yes, it probably needs more iron. These are running flat out. I need more of these, but that's fine. We've got it's running as is right now. It's just running. We're gonna have to tweak things as we go and have more, not necessarily more depots, but more stack boxy things. Okay, so that smelter gets duplicated again. Your Green circuits, your copper, which means I forgot the important things. That and that. Okay, we want to go underground into there with a thingamajiggy bob. That goes away. All of that goes away. That goes away. That goes away. And then that's the copper one, which is also going to have an output that I haven't dealt with. Yep, we're going to deal with it. Okay, we want one of these that we're going to just drop right there. And we're going to have you go into there. You go into there. You go into that one. And you go into that one. They're just passive provider chests. They're not active provider chests. But it does mean that I want to disconnect your copper because you've been retired. Your copper because you've been retired. I also want to pull those guys out. Yeah, that's a start. Pull out your iron. Stop sending that in too. And that iron. Fly Army 1881. One, congratulations on being really old, but I really hope your SubX spaceship gets to you before you die, considering your age. But, you know, I'm just assuming 1881 is the year of your birth. But, like, it's on its way. I have complete faith in our intergalactic postal system. It should be with you ever so shortly. Okay, so you don't have any input. Correct. So you need an input, which will be that belt and that belt, which needs to be another one of these. I don't have any minis on me. Iron, so that's copper. It's easier underground, that. And it's actually easier to tag you up, you up, you up, and feed you onto the new one on the outside. Okay. Iron. I want a new one of these. I'm going to put it really close to the patch. Okay, that's it. I need more mini-me's. We're going to go to here and we're going to copy one of these because it works wonderfully. Have you go there. Copy that. Yeah, that'll fit up straight beside that. Put power down there. Remove power from there. Everybody's happy. Also wanted... Nope, you guys have got the right amount of mini-me's. Cool. Cool. Okay, so I want to have 3 belts, like so. Actually, I'd really like a 1-tile gap. Cut. Everything moves sideways 1 tile. Okay, now I'm happier. Alright, so we're going to bring this up and actually complete same story. So we want copper, this becomes iron. Actually, no, it's just easier for this one to actually go in like that. Actually, it'll be the outside belt. Okay. So if that's iron in and copper in, you already have some copper, you should get some iron shortly, you should take over that build. So then we're going to go for a grand copy and paste again. This smelter block's in the way. Okay. You need to go. You need to go... that needs to go. All of that needs to go. Yet we're at the point where we're not going to worry about trying to do things neatly anymore. We're just going to start ripping stuff up. Whatever's on the belt needs to go. That needs to go. That needs to go. Copy that recipe to there. Copy that recipe to there. Empty out those chests. Empty out one of those at least. Okay, and then I want to do that, and I want to do a whole smelting block. So let's say A iron and A copper. That can go away as well. We want another substation out here on the outside to drag power across. We're going to want another iron belt and another copper belt. I didn't give myself a lot of room. I want you in. You in. Okay. Copper. Again, you go there, you go there, you go there, you go there, which means you're our newest copper line. Iron comes to here, which means that one goes there, that one goes up there. Yep. Power these things up. We want one of those there. Oops. Get rid of those belts. Another one of these. Here. And then I can literally just throw this one anyway. Done. Okay. Crap, that's iron. Huh? No. No. That's copper. That's iron. Crap. Still being built. You filter. Really? Into a active provider, like so. And then I want the exact same thing down here, except we're gonna have you filtered. I want to hold that in my hand so I can put it there, that way. Yay, fixed. Okay. In case there's something hiding in there that I can't see, we'll replace it. And another whopping great big belt of green circuits that I don't know whether I can use fast enough. Alrighty. So if I put that there, that still works. Okay. So that means that smelter block goes away. Which obviously means that's going to go away. That's going to go away because you guys are going to be next. You know what? Just done with it. Just go away. Completely go away. Alright, one more smelter block. Nope. You are completely in the way. Now one more smelter block. Which means your iron and you, sir, are the third belt of iron, which means you're the next belt of copper, which needs to come. That can go away now. All of those can go away now. 1, 2, 3, 4. That whole belt can go away now as well. That better stop feeding in because it's completely dead. Which would be, the recipe's already changed. So we want to feed iron in her, and I want to feed copper in here. That's another whopping great big build of green circuits running. Because of smelter placement, this one gets ripped out entirely. It does go away. And then, do I want more smelters? I honestly don't think I do. Like, what we have here, these belt boxes don't run fast enough to actually run these builds. Can I do a max rate on a belt box? You only output 3. And I need 10. So I actually need 4 belt boxes for 1 belt to feed 1 smelter. So I'm pretty sure we're going to be done with green circuits. At least for right now, I am done with green circuits. I think this is just about as crazy as I need it for right this second. We will plug that into that build and that build. This is drained out entirely, so I'm going to get rid of it. And next episode, I'm going to fix up these so at least they can feed in fast enough. So it's going to be, yeah, more belt boxes onto the right amount of belts to feed into all these. And then next episode, I think we're going to move on and try and get red circuits done. Obviously, and give this thing power. I don't care where you get power from, as long as you keep running. You're running as well? Cool. You're not running. Why are you not running? Oh, you had normal green circuits in you. How the hell did that happen? Okay, so that's that build running as well. Filling up these 2 belts to go. I don't know where. I go somewhere and they do something. Yeah, that smelter can go. So that really only leaves this little itty bitty tiny whiny half smelter. That's probably no feeding out the front. If I hook that back into there, and yep. So that leaves that smelter running because this is not a smelter. This is a half smelter that was blueprinted down that was never used. So that's running red circuits. So I still do need to do some sort of smelting for red circuits of this half a copper patch because the other half got eaten. And we're actually going to start eating it a lot faster, I believe. But we're now producing, in theory, 140 multiplied by 25. 3,500 red circuits of this little build here. That's nuts. That's nuts. No, I'm going to leave those filters on for a while longer because there's definitely gibberish still coming through this belt. Okay, yeah, I'm going to go end the episode here. I'm going to work out some belt boxes to get these things running at peak performance, or at least faster than what they are currently running. I'm probably going to move this guy down. In fact, I'm going to... I'm going to move this guy down and give myself a little bit more room and put it closer to the ore. Yeah, I'm going to do that between episodes. And then, meanwhile, logistics storage module, because that's one thing I'm curious about. 7 speed 6s, 139 prod 6s. Yeah, we're really pushing the limits. We're using them about as fast as we can make them. Funnily enough, we don't have any spare productivity 3s in stock anymore. Whatever's being made in these builds and this build is basically being used straight away. Either that or I'm using it inside, putting down more smelters. Yep. So, like I said, I'm going to call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you're enjoying. I'll see you guys next episode where we start the climb to try and make red circuits go faster. With one of these sorts of builds, which is going to be insane. We do have a blueprint we can copy across. We might start with that and then upgrade it to speed 6s with module 3s. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you enjoy. See you guys in the next one. All right, bye.